Hello, everyone. We are here with Richard Cansino, who played.
I have to look at the things. Okay. I played Kegler. I played Kegler. And I played, this guy here. King Sphinx.
One of the most classic episodes of MMPR. And, of course, one of my favorite villains. You also played D-Drax. Jindrax. Yeah.
Jindrax?
Yes.
And I have no idea what the voice was. I don't remember, sorry.
No, but
You do the voice, maybe you'll refresh my memory.
Yeah, okay, I hope I get it right, but it's like, hey, Toxica, what's up?
Hey, Toxica, what's up?
I need a fishing rod to save my friend.
I need a fishing rod to save my friend.
No, that was a classic.
Did I get the job?
Yeah, of course you did.
Right.
So we got 10 rapid fire questions, very high risk, controversial. So you got to stay on your toes. But before we get started, how are you enjoying the convention so far?
You know, it's kind of fun. A lot of people having fun. You know, get to meet some of the crazy people who come to these things, and and some costumes. You know, some interesting costumes. And the conventions are interesting. People you guys go crazy, man.
Thank you. Well, okay, so are you ready for the 10 questions?
No.
Well, you're going to have to answer them anyways. We're holding you hostage. Just kidding. What is a nickname that your parents used to call you?
They used to call me two. First, they called me Ricky Ricardo, because I Love Lucy was a big show, right?
I love Lucy.
Yeah. You got some explaining to do.
You got some explaining to do.
Lucy, you got some explaining to do. So that morphed eventually, because my first name is Richard, and my mother would call him. First it was Ricky Ricardo, and then that changed to Richardo, which sounds very close to something else, which is very insulting, but might be accurate, actually. But, so Richardo, which was much better than my little brother. My mother decided to call my little brother Poopsie. You can imagine the psychological damage of being called Poopsie by your mother.
All right. Here's our first controversial question. Are you ready for this?
No, all right.
Chocolate or wine?
Well, chocolate, because I don't drink. So. Wine gives me heartburn, and chocolate gives you cavities. But I don't like alcohol, so I chocolate.
So better rotten teeth than busted liver.
Yes.
Okay. So
I can always get fake teeth. You can't get a fake liver.
yeah. And it's hard to get a real one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Legally. If I hang around this convention, I might come out with 2 or 3. You never know.
Number 3. What was your celebrity crush growing up?
Oh boy, there's too many. Really too. Oh man. Okay. Anne Margaret. Of course, Raquel Welch. Marilyn Monroe. The usual standard. Natalie Wood. Who else was? That'll do for now. Bridget Bardot.
I was a Barbara Feldon guy myself.
Oh, Barbara Feldon. 99?
99?
Mr. By
that much. I appreciate how she always leaned over because he had a height complex.
Yeah, he was really. That was one of the funniest shows ever. If you ever see it can you see that on YouTube?
Yeah.
God, they were funny.
I actually have 4 out of the 5 seasons on DVD.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, my first episode was someone with the Native Americans. And it's like, would you settle for New Jersey?
There's one episode where the bad guy, there's so many funny lines. The bad guy had...
The Siegfried?
He had this giant bow and arrow. It was like the size of a 2-story building. And Don Adams looks at it and says, "That's the second biggest arrow I've ever seen."
Staka, we do not in chaos. I love season 2, episode 2. What's your favorite superhero?
Aquaman, I think, because he could go underwater, you know. And if I could had a choice of being able to breathe underwater or fly, it would be breathing underwater because I love the ocean and fish and stuff.
Yeah, I was a swimmer myself at one point. Maybe I could become an Atlantean dual citizen, maybe someday. Who knows? What was your favorite cartoon growing up?
Well, I grew up. I'm pretty old, so I grew up with Disney, Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, Casper the Friendly Ghost. That was a big one.
So follow up. Do you prefer Looney Tunes, Merry Melodies, Silly Symphonies, or Happy Harmonies?
We're all the same.
I know.
That was a trick question.
It is a trick question. Okay, next controversial question. Do you prefer pie or cake?
Cake, and people who prefer pie are not friends of mine. That's controversial. I like pie, but I prefer cake.
So what's your favorite cake?
There's a bakery in downtown Los Angeles called the Phoenix Bakery. You know the one?
Yeah.
They make this white layer cake with the layers are separated by whipped cream and there's strawberries. Whipped cream and strawberries and it's so good.
Well, everyone, be sure to check that place out. So, Phoenix Bakery. So, Chinatown. Next question. Favorite ice cream flavor?
Well, strawberry.
Strawberry. Ooh, that means we have 2 elemental flavors called out today.
Yeah. I also like pistachio.
Pistachio. Yeah. I wish I had like pistachio cream, but instead of pistachio nuts, it would have cashews. It's a weird request, but it's like
It's very odd.
I like the taste of the pistachio cream.
This is a strange person.
I am a strange person.
You like pie, don't you?
I am a pie guy.
Oh man.
I could listen.
It's on. Let's go now.
I could listen to 10 decimal places.
Where's my knife?
I got my shoe phone. Okay.
Need the cone of silence.
Okay, what's your favorite movie?
Casablanca.
That is a classic. I love
movie ever. Let's see. There's Casablanca. They've been showing The Great Race a lot, which I love that movie. And Raiders of the Lost Ark is a great movie. But the greatest movie ever made is Casablanca.
Wonderful. That was a real classic.
Got everything. You get to kill Nazis. You get to. No, he didn't kill any Nazis.
But you did get to run away from them.
Run away. You got patriotism, love, comedy. One of the greatest lines in the history of film.
Piracy PSAs.
Yeah. You detest me, don't you? I probably would if I gave you any thought. Things like that.
Yeah.
That's a great line.
No, it had a lot of great lines. Here's looking at you, kid. Number 9, favorite place that you ever visited?
Really? That's impossible. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I'd just say Italy in general. Italy's, if you ever get a chance, it's like a museum. It's got ancient history. It's got, Renaissance. And if you like history, and then there's the beaches and everywhere I go, Mexico's great.
Yeah.
Greece. I've been to Greece. I was in Egypt. I went up the Nile River.
Oh, it's great that you mentioned.
I swam in the Amazon. I swam in the Amazon.
It's great that you mentioned.
Piranha's only got me one time.
It's great that you mentioned Egypt because Liana's a huge fan of Egypt. So, maybe the two of you should hang out and talk about Egypt sometime.
Yeah, maybe.
So,
if she had a baby, then she'd be a mummy.
okay.
You see what I did there? Here again.
So here's the final question, and this is the most controversial out of all of them. So get ready. This is for all the points.
Yes.
Drum roll, please. Marvel or DC?
Okay. Okay. Batman is DC, yeah. But then Iron Man and Aquaman. No wait.
Iron Man is Marvel. Aquaman is DC.
Well, then I have to say DC, I guess, because they got Aquaman and Iron Man, right?
Iron Man's Marvel.
Iron Man's. But see, I'm torn. But Batman is DC. All right, I guess I gotta go with DC. It's a tough one.
It's a tie, ladies and gentlemen. Well, thank you so much for answering these rapid fire questions. This was real fun for me, and I hope this was fun for you.
Not for me at all. It was horrible.
Well, hopefully.
These horrible questions.
Hopefully it'll be fun for your fans at least. In any case, thank you so much for answering them, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the convention.
You too.